Hey guys, what's going on, dudes? It is David and Tevin, and we are back with another video. Now, in this video, guys, I'm going to be doing another prediction video, but this time it's not going to be college football. It's going to have to do with the NFL team, and the NFL team is going to be the Miami Dolphins. Now, the reason I'm doing Miami Dolphins over any other team in my division is because I'm actually from Florida, and there are 3 teams in Florida that will be doing, well, 2 other teams I'll be doing in the coming weeks. I think I'm going to do these type of prediction videos Wednesdays and Thursdays. So Wednesdays will probably be like NFL predictions, and then Thursdays will be college football predictions until the season goes. I'll see if I can think of a team and I get a perfect thumbnail for the team each week. But in today's video, like I said, we're going to be talking about the Miami Dolphins. So the Miami Dolphins last season, they had a record of 7-9. In their division, they won and lost against Buffalo. They lost away 42-17 at Buffalo, and then won 21-17 at home. Against the Patriots, they won one and lost one. We all know the one they won because that was the game where it was Dolphins magic, where they came back. And of course, that one was at home. The loss was away at Patriots, and they got their butts whooped at the Patriots 38-7. And then, of course, 34-3 at home. But the other team in their division, the New York Jets, they beat them both games. But I actually got to give it to the Jets. The Jets had a rookie quarterback, so I give that to them. So I feel like, and both the games were really close. They won both games 20-12 and 13-6, and that's really close games. So, yeah. So, 2 teams that they're going to be playing in their schedule this year that they played last season is the Colts and the Bengals. And both of those games were away, and they lost both of those games. They lost against the Bengals 27-17, and they lost against the Colts 27-24. But now I'm about to go through the Miami Dolphins schedule, starting with their division rivals, and then moving on to the rest of the schedule. And I'm going to be giving you my prediction for each matchup and seeing what Miami's record is going to be at the end. But I want to know your guys' opinion in the comments down below. What do you think Miami's record is going to be? Do you think they're going to have a winning record, or do you think they're going to have a losing record? Because I don't know, man. It's going to be tough. But anyway, guys. So starting off with the Buffalo Bills. They're going to be facing them, obviously, home and away. And I actually think they're going to beat Buffalo home and away. And that will give them 2 wins in the season, 2-0. So far. I don't know when the schedule's going to be, so I don't know which week they're going to play Buffalo. The next 2 teams they're going to face, the next team they're going to face twice, the Patriots. And I don't see them I don't see them getting lucky again at home, and I think they're going to lose both the away game and the home game against the Patriots. The third team that they play twice is the Jets. I think they're going to do the same thing they do with Buffalo to the Jets this season. I think they're going to beat the Jets at home, but lose to the Jets away, especially since the Jets just got Le'Veon Bell at running back in Sam Darnold's second year, and plus they got a few good wide receivers that are up and coming. I think Jets are going to give them a very good problem at the Jets. So starting off with the teams that are not in their division, they play the Bengals at home. And I actually hate to say this, I gave the Dolphins the wins. I think the Dolphins are going to beat the Bengals, just because I don't rate the Bengals quarterback that much. And yes, I know they do have AJ Green and John Ross, but I don't feel like that's going to be enough. I think Fitzpatrick Mania is going to come in that game, and they're going to beat the Bengals at home. Jeez. The next team they play is the Browns, and this game will be at the Browns, and it's going to be a loss. If it was this past season, I would have had it as a win. But during this offseason, with the Browns, with the players that Browns have been getting, I don't see any chance impossible Dolphins have a chance of beating the Browns. The Browns are right now better than the Dolphins, and I honestly mean that. So the next team they play, well, this is all in one division, if you guys can tell. It's the Steelers division. Speaking of the Steelers, they play the Steelers at the Steelers. That's going to be a loss. Ben is going to come in. Juju Smith and the running back they have right now is going to come in, and they're going to beat the Dolphins at the Steelers. So the final team they play in that division is going to be the Ravens. And that's going to be at the Dolphins. Lamar Jackson is going to be too good for them. Mark Ingram is going to probably run over them. And the Ravens will get the win at the Dolphins. So that leaves another division left before they play two teams that are not in a different, and are in two different divisions out of those games. So the next division they play is the NFC North Division, and starting off, they have the Cowboys. The Cowboys are just going to be too good for the Dolphins, and I think the Cowboys are going to beat the Dolphins. Then they play the Giants, which honestly I would actually have to say is going to be a very, very close game. And at first I gave the Giants the win, but then I remembered, well, they're playing at the Giants. Then I remembered Eli and Saquon, but Saquon's probably going to destroy them. So you know what? I'm sorry, Dolphins fans. I had you going for the win just now on this paper right here, but I'm gonna give it to the Giants. I think Saquon Barkley is just gonna go off, and Eli's gonna have a good game, and y'all are gonna lose against the Giants at the Giants. So the next team they face is the Philadelphia Eagles, and that will be at the Dolphins. And they're going to lose against the Eagles. So use Carson Wentz, Jay Ajayi, and Deshaun Jackson are just going to run through the Dolphins at the Dolphins, and it's going to be another loss. So this season is going to be a losing season for the Dolphins. I mean, I got to give it to them. They're rebuilding, so yeah. The next team they play is the Washington Redskins at home. And I think they will beat the Washington Redskins just because the quarterback for Washington Redskins currently, Case Keenum, is not very good quarterback. And I think Fitzpatrick, like I said before, will come through in that game and help the Dolphins beat the Redskins. But the final two games that they play, one is away, one is at home. They play the LA Chargers at home. The Chargers made it to playoffs last year. Phillip Rivers is still good. The other guy, the running back, I forgot his name. He's very good, and then you got Antonio Gates. So the Chargers are going to beat the Dolphins at the Dolphins, and then their final game of the season will be at the Colts. And I just want to say, guys, out of any team in that division, the Dolphins have a chance of never beating anyone. It's going to be the Colts. Andrew Luck is one of the top quarterbacks in the league, and with T.Y. Hilton there, I don't see a chance of the Dolphins beating the Colts. So if you guys have been keeping count, the record the Miami Dolphins would have this coming football season in September would be 5-11, with the wins coming at the Bills twice, the Jets once, the Bengals once, and the Redskins once. If I had that right. Yeah, I do have that right. And the rest of the losses will be the teams I said. But like I said, guys, this is just my opinion on how I think the Dolphins are going to do and against the teams they're going to play. The Bengals one, I threw it up there, but I think the Dolphins are going to win. But then when it came to the Giants one, Saquon, Eli, going to destroy him, rebuilding, and that's going to be it. But anyway, guys, like I said before, I want to know your opinion in the comments down below. What do you think Miami's record will be considering the rebuilding? And do you think Fitzpatrick will have a very good season this season? Because I don't think so. I don't think he will, and I think the Dolphins are going to draft the quarterback next year in the quarterback class of 2020. But anyway, guys, I will see you guys all later. Peace.